next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Here's Johnny Hacker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Here comes Grant on the return. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he's got some space here. That one 28 yards on the ground.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Clay Matthews has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now they run with Mixon. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now the Bengals on third down, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is third down and 12. Operating from the gun, Dalton. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Fourth down, Dalton wants to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. John Johnson with the INT. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And some room to run now. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A huge play that time for the Rams. 68 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A shotgun snap for Goff. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. And now the throw hauled in by Green. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was going right back to Cooper Kupp, and now it's third down. Out of the gun, Goff. That'll be caught by Kupp. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Michael Brockers picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And Dalton to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And my goodness, another interception. It's David Long, the rookie from Michigan, who picked it. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Goff going to throw it. Going up top for Kupp. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Here's Goff. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing on third. Goff. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. Now a first down throw. Goff. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. That'll bring up second down. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour. And something that you noticed along the way, just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for L.A.,